Now I want to start the second very important component of the conic section, so called ellipse, after discussing the parabola. As the facts focus fixed point, directrix fixed line, constant ratio of the movable point from fixed point to fixed line, eccentricity, point of intersection of axis and conic is vertex, line passing through focus perpendicular to directrix is known as the axis, and all kind of required length of latus rectum, focal distance, focal length, etc. all is being discussed. These parabola, ellipse and hyperbola are classified according to the eccentricity. If eccentricity is 1, it was parabola. If it is 1, parabola less than 1, ellipse more than 1, it's hyperbola. So I will explain you that we have the ellipse. If eccentricity is less than 1, we have two types of ellipses. One of the ellipse is x square upon a square plus y square upon b square is equals to 1. And here the shape of this ellipse is tentatively given by this kind of formation. That is, here a is greater than b, but the shape of any object goes like this. Then we can say here b is greater than a, but equation of this ellipse is also same, x square upon a square plus y square upon b square is equals to 1. In both the situations, the ellipse shape a bit change. That is, if a is greater than b, we take a is greater than b, ellipse of type 1. If b is greater than 1, we take the ellipse of type 2. Now I will explain you all components of the ellipse to explain you how to apply those informations for solving the problems based on ellipse. Now first I want to explain you what are 12 basic informations required to solve the problems of ellipse. These informations, before I tell you, I would like to show you first type of ellipse is this. This is x-axis, this one is the y-axis, this is the known as center, coordinates are 0, 0 as it collides with our what origin. So equation of the ellipse is same in both the situations, but only way to recognize that if a is greater than b, we take it type 1, if b is greater than a, we make it type 2. Very first information, the center of the ellipse. The center of the ellipse is given by x equals to 0 and y equals to 0. This is the center. Second information, focus, but here we say foci because ellipse has two foci, s and s dash. One is ae comma 0, another is minus ae comma 0. So plus minus ae comma 0 we call the coordinates of the foci. Then we go for the third. What are the coordinates of the vertex? The coordinates of the vertex in the ellipse are given by 2. That is, we should write here vertices because there are two vertex, a comma 0 and minus a comma 0, that is plus minus a comma 0. After taking vertices, we must know what is the length of latus rectum. The latus rectum, length of latus rectum, two equal latus rectum are possible. These lengths are given by the same result, 2b square upon a. Then what is the x-axis? the portion of x-axis enclosed in the ellipse is known as major axis. So we say length of major axis. I can write here length of major axis. This is what 2a. Then we come to tell you length of minor axis. I am telling you length of minor axis. Minor axis is that is y-axis portion, coordinates here 0 comma b, 0 comma minus b. So it is given by length of minor axis is 2b. What is the formula for calculating the eccentricity? It is 1 minus b square upon a square. After it, I will tell you the remaining informations, that is what are more informations, 5 other informations to tell you about the ellipse. These are, what is the equation of major axis? If I tell you equation of major axis, here x-axis is the major, so equation of major axis is y is equals to 0. 8th information. 9th one is, what is the equation of minor axis? Y-axis is minor, so its equation is x is equals to 0. Then the 10th information, that what is the equation of directrices? We call equation of directrices. Equation of directrices is given by x equals to plus minus a by e. One of the directrix is this, another directrix is this. Then I want to tell you what is the focal length. The focal length in the ellipse or focal distance is given by a plus minus ex, a plus ex and a minus ex. And the last information is area of ellipse, as area of the circle is given by pi r square, but area of the ellipse is given by pi into a into b. Now I want to explain you that what is the ellipse of second type and what are the required informations. Suppose this is the ellipse of type 2. Equation is given by x square upon a square plus y square upon b square is equals to 1 under the condition that is b is greater than a. Here again the same question, center is at origin. First information, that is the center is 0 comma 0. The second, vertices 0 comma b and 0 comma minus b. We will write here vertices 0 comma plus minus b. Then what is the eccentricity? It is root of 1 minus a square upon b square. After getting eccentricity, what are the foci? The foci s and s dash are given by ae comma 0 and minus ae comma 0. That is plus minus, or we can say because on the y-axis we take x as 0. So this becomes 0 comma be and 0 comma minus be. That is 0 comma plus minus be foci. Then length of latus rectum. In this situation, the latus rectum is given by 2a square upon b. The length of these two equal latus rectums is given by 2a square upon b. Now the next information, equation or length of major axis. We can take length of major axis. Here y-axis portion is major, so this is 2b, and the length of minor axis, that is on the x-axis, is what? 2a. This portion coordinates are a comma 0 and minus a comma 0. So this is what? 2a. Now remaining 5 informations which are very important, that is what is the equation of major axis. 8th information, equation of major axis. Here y-axis is the major, so equation is x equals to 0, and equation of minor axis, this x-axis is the minor, so its equation is y equals to 0. Equation of the directrix, there are two directrices, so I can say equation of directrices is given by y equal to plus minus b by e. Then what is the focal length? What is the focal length? It is b plus minus ey, and the last information which is same as it was in the previous ellipse, that information is the area of ellipse. So the area of the ellipse become what? Pi into b into a, or pi into a into b. So what are the basic informations which we should remember to solve the problems based on the ellipse? The very first information we should recognize whether a is greater than b or b is greater than a to decide that ellipse is of what type, type 1 or type 2. After decision, we have to find what is the center, what are the vertices, what is the eccentricity, what are the foci, what are the length of major axis, what are the length of minor axis, what are the equation of major axis, what is the equation of minor axis, what is the equation of directrix, distance between two foci, area, and all 12 informations we must ready, we must recall to find the answers of the problems related to ellipse.